and we'll get started. So I've asked you today to bring some blankets, some cushions off the couch probably, because the seat cushions replicate a bolster the best. They've got that more solid and firmness to them. And so as we begin our practice, let's make sure we have everything that we'll want to be comfortable. So again, a couple blankets maybe, a couple cushions or pillows. And why don't we begin bringing a lot of our cushions and pillows right down in the middle of our mat. So if our knees are troubling us at all, we can take a blanket and put it right underneath our knees. And then we can stack a couple pillows up, and then let's keep our toes together, open our knees wide, pull your pillows in towards you, and then rest over it. So let your hips get heavy, let your shoulders and arms get heavy. Just relax around your pillows. And so if we find ourselves most of the time in puppy dog, we might need even more pillows and blankets to stack here, bringing the earth up to us a little bit so our hips can get a little heavier, so we can stretch and open up through the lumbar spine and just begin to let go. We'll come to this position, planting a seed, even visualizing that your body is a seed as we connect to the earth, growing roots. Come into positive intention, knowing that our life, our moment, our practice is all about where our attention rests. So let's set the seeds of goodness, of ease, of peace. Just beginning to soften a little bit more, just melting over your pillows, over your blankets, feeling supported. And then let's shift gears and again come to our breath. Let's watch our breath. It's wonderful to feel the breath. We can really experience it here as we lie prone. And just observe as we begin to soften our faces. Take a swallow and relax our jaws. And now let's exhale a nice strong breath out through the mouth. And let's begin our next breath, drawing it in through the nostrils. Slow and smooth. Feel your body opening and expanding with your breath. Let your belly expand. As we exhale, let's sigh it out through the mouth. And just relax a little bit more. Finding your perfect breath, slowly expanding and opening. Feel your whole body opening up. And again, we'll sigh it out, drawing navel to spine. Just let go a little bit more. Let your shoulders get heavier, your hips getting heavier. Let's take another sweet breath in, making our breath the most important part of our practice once again. Let's sigh it out one more time. And really let go. And if our head is turned one way, let's gently pick our head up and bring the other ear down now. And just find ease in this position. Watch your breath, slowly filling and expanding with your breath. Exhaling. This time we'll engage Mula and Uddiyana Bandhas, gently lifting. Feel that engagement. And let's soften and relax. Inhaling when you're ready. Take your time, experience the fullness of this breath. On the out breath, we'll lift from the root and the navel rocks very gently this morning. Squeezing our breath out. Feel your ribs hugging in. And let's find 2 more breaths right here. Listening, feeling, just watching our breath. Finding ease moving through our bodies. Let's take 1 more breath now and bring our hands down under our shoulders and slowly lift up. And we can move some of our pillows out of the way now. And let's just take one, a narrow one, or we can take a blanket and roll it up. Just finding, I don't know, what is that, about 12 inches across, maybe less. And what we want to do now is stack a couple blankets like that, and then rest your pelvis on top of your blankets, and walk your chest out, and let your legs get heavy. And take a few breaths here as you soften and release into your lower back. Find your breath. Find ease with every out breath. Our chest and head heavy, our legs heavy. Finding the expansion through the middle of our bodies. We'll take 1 more breath here. And then again, let's bring our hands under our shoulders. We'll come back to our knees, and we'll slide those blankets or pillows out of the way now. And let's lie down on our left side. So as we lie down, we might keep a blanket under our hips if that would feel better. Maybe you don't need that today. It's all good. And then let's bend our left elbow and rest our head on our arm. And if that's not enough, add a blanket there to bring the earth up to you again. Keep your neck nice and long. Let's find a 90-degree angle at our hips and at our knees. So our knees to the heels are along the long edge of our mat. Let's stack our shoulders now. Just rock your shoulder and hip back and forth a little bit. Roll into it and roll back and roll forward. And just get a sense now of stability as we stack shoulders and hips, right hand on the earth to really help stabilize us. Let's keep our feet together and on the earth as we inhale and lift our top knee up. And as we exhale, slowly release down, root and navel engaging. Take your time. Take the whole in-breath to slowly lift your leg. Don't let your hip rock. Don't let your shoulders rock. Exhale, let's slowly squeeze down. Inhaling, we'll open up this clamshell again, just to your edge. No reason to roll with it. Let's stay stable. Exhale down. And let's do this 1 more time. Inhale and open. And exhale, let's bring it down. We'll keep our knees and feet together again. And as we inhale, let's slowly lift our feet up in the air. Keep your knees down. Exhale, slowly float it back down. Let's inhale and we'll lift our feet. Exhaling, slow float. 2 more just like that. Lift. Exhaling down. And let's do that 1 more time. Lift. And exhale down. And now let's lengthen our legs out. So as we lengthen our legs out, let's bring our heels slightly in front of the line of our hips and shoulders. And we'll lift the right leg up just 1 inch or 2 with dorsiflexion. As we exhale, let's tap our right toes on the floor in front of our left foot. And inhale, tap your heel down behind your left heel. Exhale, we rotate through the motion we find available in our hip this morning. 2 more times just like this. Just taking our time. Experiencing our body as a whole. Moving with ease. And let's stack our legs back together. Now let's take a blanket or your block or something and rest your head on it now. And let's lengthen our arms out in front of us. Stacking. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Let's bring fingertips to fingertips. Now as we inhale, watch your right drishti as we slowly float our arm up, push into your left fingernails, and watch your thumb as we reach behind us. Try not to let your hand lift above your shoulder. Keep it below, actually. Exhale, let's watch our drishti as we slowly come back and reach all the way to the tips of our fingers. Inhaling. Now we'll let our chest roll with this a little bit, but stabilize through the hips. Exhaling, let's slowly bring fingertips to fingertips. Inhaling, let's roll and sort of try to bring the back of your right shoulder blade towards the floor. Big breath into the chest and the arm here. Exhale, let's slowly bring our fingertips back. And then let's bend our elbow again and rest our head. Let's bend our knees again. And then bring the right knee and foot on the floor in front of the left. Let your right chest roll towards the floor. And let's take a couple deep breaths. Just invigorating, opening, checking in with your body, watching where the breath moves freely, and watching perhaps where it's not moving so well. We'll get rid of that rain. And then when you're ready, let's stack our legs again and push ourselves up, or you can just roll over. But we're going to do all of this on the other side now. So you can take your time. Again, if anything's going on in your hips, put a blanket under your hips. Let's find that 90-degree angle again from the hips and at the knees. Knees and heels on the long edge of our mat. And then let's lengthen our spine out and stack shoulders, stack our hips, and get your neck aligned with your spine. Let's again roll our shoulder and hip forward and then roll it back. So we find that movement. And then we can find the sweet spot where we're exactly aligned, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, left hand on the earth for support. Coming back to clamshells on this side. Now we'll keep our feet down. On the in-breath, slowly lift your top leg up. Stop where you need to. We're not letting our hip roll with this. Exhaling, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage, and we come back down. Inhaling, let's slowly lift. Find your edge. Feet are together and on the floor. As we exhale, slowly engage, feel the navel drawing in and up. Two more. Inhale. Moving with our breath. Exhale. And one more. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, let's relax back down. Now we'll take a big in-breath and lift both feet up. Knees stay down. Exhale, slowly float it down. Wind the whole in-breath as we lift our feet up. Inhaling. Exhale, let's slowly float it down. We'll do this 2 more times, moving with our breath. Moving in a range of motion that feels exactly right today. And one more. And let's bring it back down. Let's do our arms while we're here in the neighborhood. So again, you can take your blanket or your block or whatever you've got and bring it under your ear. And let's extend our arms out in front of us so we don't have to realign our legs anymore. Get the shoulders away from your ears, nice long neck. Now on the in-breath, we'll float our left arm up. We'll keep our hips stacked. We'll watch our drishti as we open up our chest. Exhaling, again, let's watch it as we slowly float our arm back down and match fingertips to fingertips. Moving with our breath, we'll try to go a little further if our body allows it. Bring the back of our hand towards the earth perhaps. Exhaling, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Let's bring the tips of our fingers back together. Again, inhaling, This time we'll see if we can get our shoulder blade close to the floor, chest wide open. Take a big breath here. And as we exhale, let's slowly float our fingertips back together and relax. Great. Now let's put our right arm under our ear and lengthen our legs out. Again, we'll find that our shoulders are stacked, our hips are stacked, our feet are slightly ahead of our body. Draw the navel in for support and lift your left leg just an inch or two up. Inhale. As we exhale, we'll tap our toes down on the floor in front of us, heel lifts. Inhale, heel down behind, toes are up. Exhaling, slowly moving all the way through that range of motion in this hip. Take it easy. Exhaling, use your strong core center to stabilize. We'll do this one more time. Exhaling forward. And let's inhale behind. Beautiful. Let's bend our knees again. And this time bring the left leg and foot onto the floor in front of the other one. And let your chest roll towards the floor, the left chest. And just take a couple nice, sweet breaths here. Now when you're ready, let's roll onto our back. So take your time. We're going to be wanting our block, or eggs, or whatever we're using here now. So let's lengthen our spine. Let's lift our head up and get our neck nice and long. And let our shoulders be heavy. Knees are bent, but be cautious. Don't walk your heels in so close to your body that they're way behind your knees. Remember, we want that ankle and knee alignment. Let's keep our feet down and lift all of our toes, and let's wiggle our toes around. And then let's place them back on the mat. On the in-breath, let's really take a nice full breath in. As we exhale, mula bandha, uddiyana bandha, engaging, but let's squeeze our gluteals, lift our hips, and then slide a bolster, or not a bullet, well, you could use a bolster, but your egg or your block right under your tailbone. And then walk your shoulders away. Walk away so you feel more length in your back. Now let's come to a butterfly position. Here we'll bring the pads of our feet together. Whoa, that's a big groin opener. So find some peace here. Really press the pads of your feet together. Arms to our sides, palms up. Try to relax. Now, if you've got tension enough that it's aggravating you, prop something under your legs here. We'll just hold here for another few breaths. And maybe we'll begin to gently rock our pelvis. Just take your time. If you're on an egg, we might have it on that roly-poly side so we can rock. And then let's just pause. Let your groin open up. Remember, energy gets jammed up in our bodies. On the next out breath, let's bring our thighs together and walk our legs out long. And then come to goalpost arms, elbows down below your shoulders, back of our hands resting on the earth. And let's find some deep breath here. Now, if anything's going on in your low back, lift your hips up again, lower whatever you've got them elevated on, walk your shoulders away, and come to your happy place. We want to open up the whole front line of our body. Feel those hip flexors, getting a little bit of space here. Head heavy, shoulders, back of our hands, the base of our spine and our heels, all heavy. All connected to the earth, feeling supported. Finding our breath, keeping our awareness right here on our mats, with all the sensations, all the awareness that arrives. We'll take 3 more nice deep breaths here. Watch the breath. Allow it to move energy through your entire body. If something, part of your body's speaking to you more loudly than a whisper, think about that part of your body and think about taking your breath to it. Take light, take space. We'll take one more breath. And then let's bend our knees and put our feet flat and bring our arms alongside of our body. If we're comfortable with it, we'll lift our feet off the floor and inhale. Let's lift our legs up as if we're in legs up the wall. Just pausing here. Finding this little elevation in our hips feels super good in this position. Let's point our toes and plantar flexion. Really lengthen through your toes. Exhaling dorsiflexion, pressing through our heels. Move with your breath. Let's point. Simple move. Exhaling, find ease. With every breath, ease in every position. Inhale, let's point again. Exhale, dorsiflex. And we'll do this one more time, both directions. And let's dorsiflex and energetically press through your heels. Feel the power, the length, the strength in the back of your body. Let's bend our knees, bring them towards your chest, and bring our feet back to the mat. Let's squeeze the gluteals now and lift to bridge and slide whatever we have under our hips out. Let's start at our shoulders and take a slow spinal massage down. Beautiful. Let's draw the right knee in. We'll place our right hand on our knee gently, our left arm out to the side, palm down. And since we've already begun to lubricate these hips, your hip, begin to slowly circle your right leg. Now press firmly into the left foot to stabilize that left knee and follow your breath as we circle. Your arm is in charge now. Your arm is creating this movement. Let's take a pause and begin your circle in the other direction. Remember, we exhale as the leg draws in towards our body. We inhale as we extend. Just take your time, noticing how your hip and your lower and middle back feel with this. And we'll go around one more time. This time, let's wrap our hands around the shins, not our knee. Just hug it in. Take a couple breaths here. Feel that lengthening in the back of your body. We'll keep our head down, enjoying this lower body stretch. And then let's put our right foot down. Beautiful. Let's take a nice full breath in. And exhale, we'll draw the left leg in. Right arm out to the side, palm down, left hand on our knee. And here again, we'll begin to circle our knee. Paying close attention to our hip. Moving with awareness. Moving with intention. Moving with ease. Being aware of the sensations that, and the emotions actually that arise. Let's pause and let's take it in the other direction. And being okay with whatever comes up, as long as it's not a judgment. It's okay to feel pain. We've got to know it to know what it feels like not to have pain. Let's hug our shin in, but we're not here to cause pain. We're moving through it. Just hug your shin in, letting go of any of that tightness or stress. And when you're ready, let's bring that foot down. We'll take both feet to the outer edges of our mat. Let's let our knees drop open again. Feeling that stretch through the groin. And slowly bring both knees to the right as we take our gaze left. Let's let our left leg get heavier and take nice, firm, sweet breath into the left side body. Just letting both legs completely release. Let's take our gaze back up And when you're ready, inhale, lift your left leg, keep your foot on the floor, just open both knees in opposite directions again. And exhale, let's let both legs now move to the left. We'll take our gaze right. Now let's think of really softening, really release the tension, the tightness we're holding on to in our legs. Let go of your need to control this as we open up. We create softness so we can expand, open, and release. Just moving with our breath gently inside, doing little tiny shifts. And shifts happen all the time on our mat as we shift into conscious awareness of our thoughts, our words, and the impact they have on our lives. Let's come back now and let both knees open up again. This time, let's bring our right ankle above the left knee. Let's keep our left foot on that outer edge of our mat, and we'll slowly guide our legs to the right. If this is too much for you, take your foot off of the other leg. Let's take our gaze to the left again. And now we've got a little more sensation going on here, so think about it and breathe into it. Without judging it, we don't even need to label it. We feel it. Let's send our breath into it. Use the beauty of your breath. Oh yeah, happy Sunday. Just releasing. Jaw soft. Thoughts and awareness right here on our breath. Let's take our gaze back up and slowly bring the left knee up, and then we'll put our right foot on the outer edge of our mat. And again, let your groin open up here, knees and opening to the sides, externally rotating. Let's bring our left ankle above the right knee now. And here we'll slowly guide our legs to the left. Take your time again, don't let gravity just pull you anywhere. Let's take our gaze to the right. And now let's enjoy some nice deep breaths here. Softly aware of the sensations that are arising, aware of our thoughts and emotions. As we move through our body, opening and releasing. These gentle twists help us access that psoas, so we can open and softly let go. Being right here, this is the most important breath. And our next breath is now the new most important breath as we stay in the moment. Let's turn our gaze back up and slowly bring our right leg back up, and we'll put both feet on the floor, aligning them with our hips. And in fact, let's draw the legs in now. We'll hold on behind the legs if we're able to. Let's keep our shoulders down. So maybe we have to use a strap to get our shoulders back down here as we gently rock from side to side and massage the whole back of our body. When you're ready, let's roll over to one side and push ourselves up. And let's do a supported fish here. So we've all done this before. So we want to take probably our blankets. However, if you've got eggs, take 2 eggs in the middle of your mat. I don't recommend 1 for this. 2 is just right. We want to put something up at the top of our mat for our head. So I'll take my blanket and I'm just going to roll it up a little bit so it's a little bit taller. And remember, at the center of whatever you've got here, so you might have blankets rolled up here, like this. We would do a little bit of a smaller roll than we did with that last one. And we put that, and maybe that's enough for us to open our chest. So I'll use the blanket. If you've got eggs, please use those. You might even use blocks if it doesn't bother you. So now we're going to turn and we'll slowly start to come down. Now, when we come down, we want this blanket or whatever you're using as a support to be right underneath your sternum. So it's at T12, the part of your spine that bends the most. And it's actually where we start to roll forward as we age. Then let's hold on to our head and slowly bring our head down. So you want support here. So we don't want our head hanging back, okay? We don't want to get into that, oh my gosh, that vagus nerve. And then open your arms up. Feel how open your chest is here. Heart should be open and expansive. Palms are turned up as we take some nice, smooth, deep breaths. Your legs can be doing whatever feels best to you today. As we rest here in this chest opener, letting go of any tension, any tightness we're carrying in our chest. Let's open our hearts to love and compassion, to love ourselves. And we're showing a great deal of self-care just by showing up for this practice today. It's hard to slow down. We are the generation of go, 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 do, do, do. But let's just be. Let's be in this moment. Find your chest, your whole front body open. Of course, if this doesn't feel good, we're not hanging out here. Check in. Remember, we're not putting pressure on our lower back. This is supporting us right under our sternum. So if our sternum was a fountain of water, the water would be shooting straight up in the air, not over our head and not towards our feet. Let's take another couple of breaths here. You're good. Oh yeah, this feels so good. When we're tensed, when we're stressed out, we're all tight in the front body. Let's bring our hand under our head and lift. And maybe we'll roll over to one side or the other and slowly come up. And then we'll move whatever supports we had under our back out of the way. I think it's time to really prepare. Now this next part depends upon just how much equipment you got for yourself. So, what I'd like to think we could do is elevate our head. So if you have your couch cushions, take your blocks or whatever you have, and put them at the top of your mat. Let's take some cushions and prop them on there. We want our head above our heart above our pelvis. And we need more stuff too. Hopefully you brought the whole living room. And then once we've got something there that feels pretty supported, now of course if you've got yoga bolsters, that's ideal. And then let's see how we're doing. Okay, we'll bend our knees and let's get some other stuff, some other cushions or something. I'm going to use a bolster for this one and bring it under our upper legs. And if we're going to be practicing yoga a lot more at home, I might just make a purchase of some bolsters if you're interested. But anyway, the most important thing now is that our whole lower back is supported. So with our pelvis touching the bolsters, we'll exhale and hip hinge forward. And then we creep back, just walk your hips back a little bit so we've no space there. And then we'll slowly now get your blankie, toss it over your feet. If you've got a blanket, if you want a blanket, I don't know. And then slowly lay back. So, what we'd like to find, let's think about where we're at, and then maybe you need more, grab more blankets, grab a couple more cushions, a few more pillows. Find that your head, again, is above your heart. Maybe we roll a blanket up there under our neck. Our pelvis is down on the floor, of course, and now our knees are up above our pelvis. And we feel our feet connecting to the earth. If we've got something, and I hope we do, let's cover our eyes, especially something weighted eye bags to really help us settle in and find a little more ease. We can turn our palms up if we're willing to share and receive energies. We could turn our palms down if we need to connect and ground a little bit more, feeling that sensation of the earth beneath us. So find that you're propped up in a position that makes you super comfortable, a place where you can relax, where you can just be. And as we come to the mat, we really do want to find ourselves in a position that we can remain still, that we can stay present. Just being right here, right now, aware of our body as it breathes us, aware of the sensations of breath, the sensation of ease, as each breath brings us into a little bit deeper state of relaxation. As we take a swallow and relax our jaw, let's gently slide that lower mandible side to side. Just relaxing, our tongue resting on the bottom of our mouths. Let's soften our forehead and allow all of the muscles that surround our eyes to let go. Eyes melting, eyelids resting softly and gently. Check in with your mouth. Check the shape of your mouth as our jaws relax. Let's maybe even slightly turn the corners of our mouth up a little bit, relaxing our tongue, relaxing our scalp now, and letting our head sink into the earth once again, like that rock sinking into sand. Letting go of our need to control our shoulders, getting heavier, supported. Our whole body beginning to breathe for us, aware of our whole body breathing. Being right here with every breath. Scanning your body with gentle awareness. Releasing. Breathing in each moment. Letting go of any judgment of your breath. Letting go of expectations. And allowing the natural rhythm of our breath to flow. Being present. And as we come to stillness, as we come to this awareness of our breath, we might be able to visualize that healing energy within us and just gently say to ourselves, healer, heal thyself. Open up to positive energy. What do I need to shift within myself to find more peace and ease? Just being in this moment. Bringing our awareness right back here to this moment, to this breath. Just being, letting go of twitches and itches, not reacting to anything at all. Slowly sinking, aware, as our whole body feels connected to the earth. So much of our daily life is spent living in our heads, focused on what we're thinking versus what we're feeling. And with all the demands we're facing these days to just try to get ahead, to get through our day, we get bogged down. But if we navigate life led by our thoughts alone, we really miss out on a world of information available to us through our bodies, our emotional body, and our spiritual body. Not tuning out, but tuning in to a frequency long forgotten, or perhaps it's been undiscovered. Meditation is about becoming acutely aware of what is going on within you, as well as learning to tame your mind so you can focus all of your energy and awareness in the moment. A wonderful way to tap into your internal knowingness and get in touch with your eternal essence. Just being here, finding ease, scanning our bodies now, checking in with our face and our scalp again, letting go if we're still clinging to tightness. Checking in with our right shoulder, forearm, elbow, wrist, palm, thumb, and fingers. Our left shoulder, elbow, forearm, wrist, thumb, palm, and fingers. Our shoulders and arms getting even heavier. That extension to our heart chakra. We open up, we release, letting go. Taking this time right now to move awareness net down to the right scapula, your left shoulder blade, your middle back, all supported here now. You've propped yourself up, letting the lower back release any tension, any tightness we're holding on to there. And then we feel our hips, the base of our spine here connected to our earth, rooting and grounding, being present. As we gently bring loving awareness to our thighs, to our knees, to our shins, our calves, our ankles, all of our toes. Just being here, aware of our breath. Knowing true spirituality doesn't take us away from the world. It connects us even more deeply. And that's a quote from Lama Surya Das. So we find ourselves here present, in the moment. Knowing Shavasana is the practice of ease. It's relaxation. It can be viewed in a way as a digestive practice, allowing our body to literally digest the practice of asana and integrate it into our bodies, into our minds. Being right here. In this moment now we start out and find a sankalpa, a resolve. Choosing your own today, something personally meaningful to you, such as I am calm, I am happy, I am peaceful, I am healthy, I am successful, I'm experiencing good spiritual progress. It's a positively phrased I statement, and it generates and perpetuates a positive message within the body, mind, heart, breath, and spirit. Let's repeat your Sankalpa 3 times to cement the intention deep within all the layers of your body, within all of your koshas. Being right here, right now. And we'll come back to our Sankalpa throughout our day, finding ourselves present with every breath, happy in this moment. As we think now about our subtle body, about our energy body as we lie here, knowing that sometimes we get stuck, our energy gets stuck. And so we cruise through our body now. Let's begin at our first chakra, the root. So bring your awareness to the base of your spine and just silently say to yourselves a couple times, I do, I am. Survival and security are located at the root chakra. It's our family connections, our animal instincts, our controls of fear, our ability to ground and feel connected. So let's flood the space of your spine with a beautiful red ruby-like gem, a crystal spinning, I do, I am. And let's bring awareness now just below our navel to the second chakra, the sacral chakra. And visualize a beautiful orange crystal spinning here. Our affirmation here is I feel and I want. So let's repeat that to ourselves 3 times. I feel, I want. Creativity and sexuality are rooted in this chakra. Our relationships with money, career, and power. Our ability to feel joy and pleasure are located here at the second chakra, so we allow it to spin vibrantly and open up. As we move our awareness up to our third chakra, our solar plexus chakra, as we visualize the light of 1,000 suns, a beautiful golden light spinning vibrantly here in the center of our body, halfway between our heart and the navel. Here we'll say to ourselves, I can, I do, I can, and I do. This third chakra, this solar plexus chakra, is our power center. It's our self-confidence, our self-esteem, and our ability to manifest what we need in our lives. So as we visualize this beautiful golden gem, this crystal spinning even more vibrantly than the first 2, I can, I do. And let's move our awareness to our heart chakra now, the Anahata chakra, as we visualize a beautiful emerald green crystal spinning vibrantly here, spinning like a whirling dervish as we say to ourselves, I love, I love. This is our love center. It's the center of compassion, unconditional love, hope, and forgiveness. So important, forgiveness. Thinking about forgiving ourselves for anything we might think we need forgiveness for, and forgiving others, even if they haven't asked for it. Let it go. as we open up that heart chakra for more love, more compassion, as we bring awareness now to our throat chakra, visualizing crystal blue gems spinning here faster than all of the rest. As we come to our throat chakra, we say to ourselves, I speak, I express myself, I express my true thoughts. This is our communication center. Our inner voice comes to us here. We speak the truth. And our expression of creativity is also located at this chakra. Our willpower from the throat chakra. So visualize that crystal blue gem spinning as we move awareness to our third eye. And here we find the most beautiful indigo blue spinning. And once again, like a whirling dervish, as we say to ourselves, I think and I know. This is our perception center. Our psychic consciousness is here. Our wisdom, intuitive ability, the power of our mind here at our third eye chakra. So we open it up. We flood this whole area with that beautiful indigo blue, opening up so we can really hear those divine messages that come to us all day long when you begin to listen. And finally, let's come to our crown, the seventh chakra, located at the very top of your head, your crown. We can visualize a most regal purple, a violet here. And we say to ourselves, I am, I understand, I am. This is our spiritual center. The development of psychic abilities is in this chakra, our enlightenment and unity. I am, I am. And let's imagine the crown of our head, the very top, opening up, and visualize a beautiful white light shining down from the heavens above, moving through you now, illuminating that vibrant violet at your crown, the indigo blue at your third eye, the throat chakra, that crystal blue, the green at your heart, the golden yellow at the center of your body, orange below your navel, and the red at the root of your spine. A beautiful strand of crystals illuminated, sparkling and shining as we've cleansed our energy body, as we let go of what no longer serves us. We find ease. I am. I am.
May the long-time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within guide your way on. Guide your shine upon all surround you and the pure within guide you, guide you.
So let's bring awareness back to our bodies. Gently stretching, wiggling fingers and toes. Of course, if you want to, stay right where you're at. If you're at home, and just stay relaxed. Festivus for the rest of us. Spread our knees in the chest. Gently rock. And push yourself over to the side. And then let's press ourselves up to our easy seat. So you can let's sit nice and tall. Palms turned up on our knees. Thumbs and pointer fingers, the very tips of our fingers together as we extend the other three fingers out. Let's lift through the heart, lift through your crown, lift through the back of your head. Let's roll our shoulders forward and up, and back and down, and again. And rest our hands on our knees now, and perhaps we gently close our eyes, giving ourselves the opportunity to feel at ease, to feel mind, body, and spirit are one. One message: love, truth, compassion. We are love. We are truth. We are compassion. Feel the energy there in the tips of your fingers if you can bring awareness to it. And then let's rub our palms together and stimulate that chi energy here in our hands. Place our right hand over the heart, our left hand on top, and find a humble bow. Honoring your heart's light, your sense of unconditional love and compassion. Think about all the wonderful things you do for other people, all the ways you show them love, all the compassion you offer them. Are you doing the same for yourself? Let's make this our day to begin within. Maybe taking some quiet time to reflect on all the goodness, all the opportunities, all the joy that we can create. We gotta work at it. As we inhale, let's spread our fingers wide and send light, love, truth, and peace out to our world. Exhale, gather up what you need and bring it into your heart. We'll humbly bow our heads now. And let's gently rock our heads side to side and loosen up our neck if we need to. And as we pause in the center, feel connected to your divine light, to your love, to your compassion. Feel the energy between the Hasta Bandha, uniting the give and the take, the yin and the yang, finding balance and harmony here on our mat. And as we end our practice, as we connect to our own light, we see it in each other. We try to see it in all beings. And we hope and pray we can all be happy, that we can all be healthy and stay healthy, strong, flexible, and focused. And that we can all find joy, love, and laughter every single day. And know that all of the positive love, light, and truth in me and my sidekick here, Mike, humbly honor the same in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, Psychic.
And perhaps